Imagine standing in a busy city, surrounded by chatter and laughter in a language you barely feel comfortable speaking. Your heart races as you rehearse a simple sentence in your mind. But when the moment comes to say it, nothing comes out. That was me a year ago. Hi, I'm Nori. If you've ever struggled with speaking English, trust me, I've been there too. A year ago, I couldn't even ask for directions without feeling nervous. I'd open my mouth to speak, but the words wouldn't come out. I'd worry about sounding silly or being misunderstood. But things are different now. Let me share my journey. It all started when I moved to a new city for college. Everything felt new and overwhelming. The tall buildings, the crowded streets, and the unfamiliar faces. My classes were in English, and most of my classmates spoke it fluently. They seemed so confident, chatting and laughing like it was second nature. Every time I tried to join a conversation, I hesitated. What if I made mistakes? What if they laughed? These thoughts played over and over in my mind, stopping me from even trying. One day, my professor noticed I was struggling. After class, he told me something I'll never forget.
Start small. Speak every day, even if it's just one sentence.
It sounded simple, but I realized I wasn't doing that at all. I decided to give it a try. The first thing I did was practice in everyday situations. When I went shopping, I'd ask questions like, "Where can I find the bread?" Or, "Do you have this in blue?" At first, my voice would shake, and I'd rehearse the sentences in my head several times before saying them. But every time I spoke, it got a little easier. Next, I started keeping a notebook of useful phrases and words I heard around me. For example, I'd jot down phrases like, "Excuse me, can you help me?" Or, "What time does the bus arrive?" I'd practice saying them out loud and try to use them the next time I had the chance. I also used technology to help me practice. I downloaded a language app and used its speaking feature daily. The app gave me sentences to repeat, and it even corrected my pronunciation. Phrases like, "Can I have a latte, please?" became easier and more natural to say. Of course, I made mistakes. Once, I accidentally said, "I am boring," instead of "I am bored." My friends burst out laughing, and I couldn't help but laugh too. I realized that mistakes weren't something to fear. They were just part of the process. But the step that made the biggest difference came later. I started watching English shows. Not just to listen, but to interact with them. I'd pause scenes, repeat lines to match the character's tone, and even try to guess what they would say next. Shows like Friends became my speaking practice partners. This step wasn't just helpful. It was fun, and it made English feel alive and real to me. Slowly but surely, my confidence grew. I started speaking up in class, asking questions, and sharing my ideas. I even made new friends by joining casual conversations. Now, I speak English every day. Is it perfect? No, and that's okay. If you're on this journey too, remember, Start small. Use every opportunity to practice. And most importantly, don't miss the step that turns learning into living. Interacting with English in ways that make it fun. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. And trying is how you grow. You can do this.
That's it for today's video. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's another topic you'd like us to cover. Oh, and before you go, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to English Ears for more inspiring stories, practical tips, fantasy adventures, and motivation to help you on your English learning journey. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.